I've been in the theatre now since, sort of non-professionally, but since I was 7. I first fell in love with the theatre at that age, and I've been acting professionally for over 20 years. So I've always had an inkling that I might want to write. I am now a divorcee, and I now have a show on. Both of those things I didn't think would happen. And the second one happened because the first one did. It charts me as a performer and as a woman, sort of battling with questions of why it went wrong, how it could have ever gone wrong, because it started so right, and there wasn't a lack of love, there wasn't a lack of, from my side, a lack of commitment or a lack of effort, but it ultimately did go wrong. And I think that what an audience sees and what I set out to write was an exploration of not the marriage, but of my part in the marriage, what I put into it, what I expected to get out of it, and then ultimately what left me wanting. I told him that I needed reassurance. I said, I just need you to tell me that I'm welcome and to tell me that you love me. He didn't. So I left. And I also said, I can't come home unless I know that I'm welcome. Just tell me I'm welcome and I'll come back. I've not heard from him yet, and it's been over a week. But I think he will call today. I think he will. And then I think you follow me all the way through a story of an actress having to go on stage and perform in different roles. So you meet all of those characters, and they all have a little bit of wisdom and input, and they put their 2 pennyworth in. So you hear their voices. You meet Cruella de Vil, you meet an Irish girl from a Brian Friel play, you meet a fairy from a panto, you meet a Noel Coward character and others. And they all kind of signify where I was at the time, because I was playing those characters at the time. And so they have a bearing on what I learn in that time. I'm asking you for help. I'm asking you to talk to me. I feel like I'm on the edge of a cliff. I'm asking you to talk me down, but you seem to be goading me to jump, and if I jump, I will have gone mad. You will have sent me mad. Was it that, Myra? Is that what I said to him? Immediately preceding me calling him that word. Yes.
Hang on! Didn't she also say, if you send me mad, I will track you down and cut you to pieces?
Yes, that sounds familiar. All right, Myra.
Was she angry now?
Yes, very. Was I violent? No. We did my makeup, and we went on stage. No further questions, Your Honour. We are at the point in rehearsal where we've got most of the set, we've got all of the costumes, the music is down, the songs have been choreographed and rehearsed. So we've got all the elements. We've tested it out in front of various different audiences, and we've been doing that since April, really. So we're pretty sure both halves work. Now I'm at the point where I've got to remember what I'm doing, go through it technically so that everything works, and yeah, make sure we tell the story that we want to tell. Even though I know that my wedding dress is in a pillowcase, hidden away elsewhere, I half expect it to be here, hung up as it had been, along with the Kitchener poster, Our Wedding Needs You, above the boxes of champagne and the sweet jars. No boxes, no dress, no poster. It's just a room, a dressing room. The piano's gone and the dressing rail is in a different place. It smells different too. Citrusy. Good. It's a good ride. There's a lot of laughs. There's a couple of songs. There's some very, very close, sort of honest humour, which I think, and I've been told, sort of really talks to people and strikes a chord with people. I don't know whether it's a feel-good, but you feel a lot better by the end. And it's not a rite of passage, but it's a sort of piecing together of me. And so there's real highs, because it was, you know, there's some brilliant things about it, and some of the characters I play are great, and they were great fun to play at the time, so they're good fun to revisit. And by the end, I think we all, as an audience, and me as the performer, have sort of come quite a long way. Guests from all over the country and further afield sit scattered amongst your public to see my last performance as a single lady. Possibly my last performance on stage. Myra's contract ends in November, but tomorrow I will become a wife, and a whole new career will begin.